good evening, folks, and welcome to Home Team Sports TV. We are here tonight at Jefferson High School at the Cougars Land, where the Jefferson Cougars take on the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles. I'm the home team host once again, J.D. Fritz, joining me as always on the mic, my man Nate Monroe. Nate, how you doing?
I'm good. Blessed to be here on this Friday afternoon. Get to watch some good basketball. Hopefully you can see a good matchup here in Jefferson.
Yeah, both teams just a little outside the top 10. Woodrow had bounced around in the top 10 for the last couple of weeks. Coming in to tonight's game, 7-3, 1-2 in their conference. The Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles are coached by Ron Case in his 26th season this year. And, of course, Jefferson Cougars haven't had a lot of success this season. Only 7-13, 3-7 in the EPAC, coached by Kyle Van Meter in just his second season for the Cougars. So, Nate, I'll start with you. Jefferson has had their struggles all year.
Yep.
And so what do you think they kind of need to do to kind of get things going here tonight against Woodrow Wilson?
I think the past couple games I've seen Jefferson play. I saw them play against Hedgesville. I think the main thing is getting shots in rhythm. I think a lot of times they're getting shots that are either contested or very uncomfortable. So I think the main thing is get their shooters involved and get them in motion, get them in set, in tempo, and then also take care of the ball, make their free throws. Those are two things that they've struggled with all season, turning the ball over unill-advised and then getting to the free throw line and not capitalizing. So against a team like Woodrow Wilson, they got a lot of height. They got really good ball handlers and they've got bucket getters. So you're going to have to be able to maintain your composure and take what they give you.
Problem tonight, 6'6" freshman, averaging nearly a double-double for them, along with guard Preston Clary, their leading scorer with 18. So look for them to kind of have a good night tonight, and as well as number 10, Gage Burdette. He's their point guard, the ball distributor, likes to break the defense down. So he could possess some problems for Jefferson as well tonight.
Absolutely.
We just have to wait and see. But we're getting ready to be the starting lineup. So go down to the court momentarily. We don't have our courtside reporter tonight.
Nope.
Greg Holmes, he's taking a break, but we still have a lot of action for you here tonight. So who do you like? We'll go ahead and jump right to some key players tonight to watch for. Who do you like for Jefferson?
For Jefferson, I think they got to get Camden Boone going. The last couple games, he's really been the leading scorer for him, getting shots, getting involved. And I also like to see Keon Yates get involved as well, getting shots in motion. So we'll see what he can do there.
Yeah, and I'm with you on those players. And I kind of have written down, I want to see this whole team kind of come together. They kind of lost their identity earlier in the season and kind of haven't really been able to find it as the season's going on.
Absolutely.
It's gut check time for the Cougars. You get ready to start regional play here in the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
And it's time to see what you guys are made of and step up some of these younger guys. We heard some of the JV guys, a couple guys brought up to the JV team. We'll see them get on the floor tonight, and we'll see who really wants to play.
Yep. And, we'll take it down to the starting lineups, and we'll let you see that. Jefferson gets there going right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you rise if you're able at this time and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's national anthem is being performed by one of our very own, Benjamin Harvey.
rendition. The young man down there. National anthem. Getting ready to tip things off here for Jefferson. Going to be number 11. Looks like Hayden Harris. And we'll see who comes out for the Eagles now for Woodrow.
Yep. I think one thing Jefferson has struggled with all year is getting off to great starts, getting off to a good start, getting good shots, getting in the flow of motion here, waiting until the second quarter or third quarter to get going. So we'll see if they can change that up here against a good team in Woodrow Wilson.
Jones, the big man.
Controlled by the Cougars.
Goes to the Cougars. Theo Machado starting at the point here tonight for Jefferson.
Yep.
See that young man get started there. Jefferson drive the lane right away. Gets it knocked away. Leads the Devin to push it up now for Woodrow. Kicks it over here to the wing. That's going to be Clary. His first three. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Wilson. Woodrow Wilson to the big man. Isaiah Jones. Good. His first 2 points of the night.
Yep. Getting off to a quick start right there. Getting an easy board. Making it count. Yep.
For the Cougars as well, number 20. You see a lot of him. Green is shooting deep. He did turn his first shot, rebounded. Sean Cougars and Clary.
Yep. That's Jefferson's offense in a nutshell. Taking an early three, not getting into motion, and an easy rebound for Woodrow. Nice.
In the lane, his shot no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Jones. A whistle and a foul.
Yep.
Foul is on number 15.
That's a good shot there for number 22, Preston Clary. Getting to the mid-range, misses it, and great rebound from the young man getting to the free throw line here.
Murray with his first foul of the game. Jones on first.
Yep.
22, Preston Clary, 24, Kingston.
Yep.
22 for Jones.
Yeah, this is where Jefferson's got to get better. Their half-court offense is probably the worst in the EPAC. Unable to really get things going if their shot's not falling.
Plagued this team a lot throughout the season. There's going to be a little shove there on Machado.
Foul is on number 2 for the Cougars. Machado.
Yep.
His first. Team second.
Once again, a turnover. And easy lead for Woodrow Wilson here. We'll see if they can continue to add to that. Yep. Yep. Nice shot.
Robinson.
Yep. And they're winning on the boards here early against Jefferson. That's 3 offensive rebounds here just in the first 2 minutes. Jefferson's going to have to box out or it's going to be a long night on the boards.
Robinson for three, knocks it down. Robinson.
Not a single ounce of hesitation right there. That young man was shooting regardless. Good inbound pass, getting themselves up here 6-0. Just a lot of guys standing still for Jefferson right now, not really running any sets, and they're going to have to create their own offense here.
Larry will pull up from 15 feet and knock it down. Coach Van Meter wants a timeout. 8-0 run to start this game for Woodrow.
Timeout on the floor. Cougars, 30-second timeout.
Defensively, they are asleep right now. They are not boxing out. They're getting beat on the boards. And offensively, too many turnovers, not enough movement, And just a really bad start here for Jefferson. They got to get things cleaned up early.
Start this game here in just the first 3 minutes or so. They better get something going here. Senior leader Drake tonight. What the deal is with him. Let's see him dressed. That's a big loss for the Cougars starting his place. Dean.
Yep, the young man. He's been playing JV all year, so the past 3 or 4 games he's been starting varsity. So got a lot of maturing to do, and got to do it quick as regionals are approaching.
A couple sophomores on the floor, Dean and Boone. Yep. So something possibly look forward to. The pass down low from Boone to Parrish. Nice look there by Cameron Boone.
And that's what happens when you move without the ball and you keep your head up on the dribbles, get your guys involved. Good offense there.
Cougars finally on the board. Burdett going to try to, he's looking for Jones down low. Nothing there. Pulls it back out to Robinson's going to take Boone off the dribble. Up, no good. But he'll be fouled by Cam Boone.
Something to keep an eye on. For some reason, they've got Titus Murray on the 6'6" freshman Isaiah Jones, and they've got Camden Boone on number 32, Jaden Robinson. I might switch that. Boone is probably a better matchup there than Titus Murray.
End of the game now normally starts number 13 for the Cougars, Braden Swanson. So we'll see if maybe he might match up a little bit better with Jones.
Yeah, Murray, that's just too much height for Murray. He did a good job boxing out, but young freshman was able to reach over top of him.
No good for Robinson on both free throws. So score remains 8-2 as Dean down the lane. A little runner, no good. Jones with the board. Here comes Burdett. He's going to go all the way to the rack. No good. Going to get a late whistle. Foul. We'll see who it's on.
That's 2 on Boone, I believe. Yep, that'll be his second. That's a tough one. I feel like they called that kind of late, but that's 2 straight for him, so he'll be out the game, and they're going to have to play a cat and mouse game with the 6'6" freshman that Woodrow Wilson has and figure out a matchup to get him off of the boards.
Burdett able to connect on the first.
But Stevens is a guy that we've talked about. We like him as a big man, JD. I know you were high on him, so I think he'll be able to help a lot on those boards.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot more minutes here later in the season, and I think it's real good quality minutes. And when he's out there, he's moving, he's looking to do something with the ball.
Yep.
I really like his game. It's come a long way as the seasons move forward here.
Absolutely.
A little trap there by the Flying Eagles. Titus Murray breaks that trap. Nice look down low from Dean. Had Stevens. He's fouled. He'll be on the floor. 4:12 left to go in the first here. 10-2. Woodrow. They go by Beckley as well, Nate. Woodrow Wilson. Beckley Woodrow Wilson is really their full name, I guess. And I guess it's what you prefer, whether you call him Beckley or Woodrow Wilson. Either way, they lead the Cougars here by 8.
Yep.
Murray thought about a 3 there.
Yep.
Dean's going to pull a 3. High arcing shot there by Dean. Swanson with the rebound, but they're going to get him with a push-off there on Clary. And they're already in the double bonus. Just under 4 minutes here to go. So the Flying Eagles will be shooting free throws the rest of the quarter here, Nate.
Just another problem for Jefferson. We got more than 3.5 minutes here. They're already in the bonus, already up 8. So you're playing off the back burner here. You have to be very careful defensively or you're going to be in a deep hole going into the second quarter.
Clary with his first opportunity to shoot a pair here. So first is good there by Clary. Clary, nice stroke off the front of the rim. 1 of 2 now for Preston Clary. He has 3 points now for Woodrow.
Seems like that's something to watch here. Woodrow missing a lot of free throws here. Could be a problem if Jefferson can close the gap.
Swanson off the back of the iron, no good on his 3. Burdett brings it up, nice look down low.
Yep.
Yeah, going to get steps. He probably should have went up for it right away.
Yep.
Might have had an easy bucket there by Clary, but instead he travels with it. Couple substitutions here as we talked about some young guys getting playing time. Landon Higgins, another sophomore for the Cougars, comes in there for Garrett Dean.
Yep. At this point in the season, Coach Vandrow is trying to get all the young men ready for next season, get them some experience, and I agree with that decision as well.
Murray all the way down the lane, up and good, and count the bucket and the foul there for Titus Murray.
Yes, and I think Jefferson needs to do that more. They have to be decisive on their drives. If you get an opportunity, a sliver, take it to the rim, be confident, and finish at the rim, and Titus Murray does that well right there.
Murray looking to add here to his total. Up and good. Murray now with his first 3 points of the game. Pulls the Cougars within 6 now.
Cougars got to get some defensive turnovers, turn that into offense. That's the easiest way to get your offense going is when you can turn defense to offense.
Nice look down low into the game for the Flying Eagles, and that three is good as number 20 into the game for the first time. A.J. Thomas knocking down that long-range shot.
Yeah, they got some shooters, man, and they're getting it to them, finding open guys.
Clary on the steal. He's going to go up, and another easy bucket for the Flying Eagles, extending this lead now out to 11.
Yep, and that's what happens when you turn defense into offense, get turnovers, get easy layups, and they go up 11 here.
One was just 6, now 11. Swanson going to get a charge there on Braden Swanson. That kind of looked really awkward, Nate.
Yeah, it's just forcing the issue right there. I mean, you see the defender right there. You either have to regress and back it back out or pass the ball, and just forcing the issue. Bad turnover there for Jefferson.
Some full court pressure here now for the Cougars. 2:33 left to go. Flying Eagles up 11.
Yep.
Nice press break there by Woodrow.
Yep.
Also there into the game getting fouled. That's number 12, Lucas Rainey.
Senior averaging 7.5 points here.
I guess thought he got fouled. Looks like it just got knocked out of bounds. But Rainey's going to fire a three really quick. Hit it from the corner right off the inbounds. Lucas Rainey doesn't waste any time getting into that scoring column.
Nah, them boys are not afraid to shoot. And it's a horrible turnover there for Jefferson. Just a bad turnover, and a three goes up and misses.
So Thomas no good on his three. The Flying Eagles feeling themselves a little bit here, now up 14 over the Cougars. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first. Logan Stevens looking for somebody. Titus Murray will pull a three, can't hit it. Rebounded by Thomas. Here comes Clary from Woodrow Wilson. Down the lane. That's Rainey up and good with the left. What are we going to get here? Are we getting a foul and one, or what are we getting here?
What did they call?
We counting Rainey's bucket? Not sure if they counted the bucket or not.
I mean, there was a whistle that was blown. They got to explain why the whistle was blown.
Maybe it was just kind of like a
I don't think you can
delay
sub off of
or something. I don't know. And then, then they subbed.
Okay. All right. We'll give them the bucket.
Pressure. That was Rainey on the bucket, or was that Rainey on the bucket?
Oh, Lord. Yeah, it was Rainey on the bucket. He traveled, by the way. I thought that's what they called. He took 3 steps, but give him the bucket. And there's a steal there from number 14, Wines.
So everything going right now for the Flying Eagles here in this first quarter. They hold a 21-5 lead over the Cougars. It's slowly, or quickly really, getting away from Jefferson if they're not careful.
They just got to figure out that offense. I mean, they got 5 guys out. 3 guys on the left side are standing still, and the other 2 are trying to create, but they got to get some down screens, some backdoor screens. They got to get something. They got to move around. I mean, at this point in the season, you should be comfortable in your offense.
Javonte Wines, 1 of 2 for Wines. More pressure now by the Flying Eagles. Caden Parrish does manage to get it across half court. Nice move there by Parrish over to the corner to Swanson. Continue go with the young guys here. We see you get Dean in there, and all of a sudden you got 3 sophomores on the floor for Jefferson.
Looking for some type of spark.
Landon Higgins now with it, guarded there by Robinson. Nearly turns it over, but he does, I believe, because I'm surprised that they let Murray touch the ball as Wines saves it. Nice to Jaden Robinson for the layup, and his shot is good. So Jaden Robinson now with 5 points for Woodrow Wilson, and a 19-point lead now. 37 seconds left to go here in this first period, and Jefferson's just not getting anything going offensively. They're not hitting shots, and definitely not getting stops on the defensive end either, Nate.
Nope. That's just a really, really bad combination for your team here. Got to find something, some type of spark from somebody to get something going. Charge? Nothing?
No call there as Murray hit the floor. Looked like Rainey just ran him right over, so I thought there would have been either a block or a charge there. No call. It's going to stay with Woodrow Wilson here.
Yeah, that was a no call, and that's a tough one there for Jefferson. Felt like Murray did get set, but doesn't get the call.
Robinson can't get his shot to fall. Swanson with the rebound up ahead to Caden Parrish now. He's going to go all the way to the rack. His shot won't go. Murray with the rebound for Jefferson. Fighting for it. Finally, A.J. Thomas gets it for Woodrow ahead to Robinson. He's got Kingston Clark over to, I think that's Javonte Wines on the bucket right before the quarter, and it's been all Woodrow Wilson here. 26-5 over the Cougars at the end of the first, and we're going to take a quick commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV. That was Wines, wasn't it, that made that bucket?
It sure was.
Jeez, let me make sure I got the points. 8,
I was about to say I had
13,
7,
18,
10, 13,
45, 26
18,
there.
23, yeah, 26. I got 26.
Good. Are you counting? Are you doing all right with the rebounds?
I got
okay,
everything
good.
else. Yep. It's only 1 assist for Jefferson.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists.
We're back here, about ready to start this second quarter. JD Fritz and Nate Monroe. We apologize for having a little bit technical difficulty with the camera, but I believe we might be back online as the Flying Eagles have possession here to start the second quarter.
Yep.
Up 21 over the Cougars. So at 3, no good there by Rainey. Offensive rebound, back to Rainey.
Yep. The senior Keon Yates is in for Jefferson. Hopefully he can help with the scoring, but the scoring ain't going to matter if they can't box out and get a rebound. That's like 6 offensive rebounds for Woodrow Wilson here in this first half.
Yates and Vinny Troxel in the game as Thomas's 3 won't go. Strong board there by Caden Parrish. He's knocked to the floor, going to get fouled. And I'm really surprised, Nate. We've been really high on Yates as he's been somebody that's been a big spark off the bench and can come in and really start to light it up really fast. And just surprised that he hasn't gotten a start or two here this year for the Cougars. Now, we haven't done all their games, so it's possible he has started. And starting off this second quarter, hot is Jaden Robinson with another 3 for the Flying Eagles.
Yep. That young man is confident in his shooting ability. He's catching and shooting, and you love to see that from your sharpshooter.
29-5 here, 7 minutes left to go. Troxel with it now for the Cougars. He's another one that can light it up in a hurry for Jefferson.
Yep. But the thing is, if you got shooters on the court, you got to get them some off-ball screens. You got to get them some space. You don't just want them running around and exerting their energy. It's hard to get a shot up when you're tired every time you shoot it.
Coach Van Meter going with some of his shooters in Troxel and Yates in the game.
And Woodrow Wilson is doing a great job of pushing Jefferson outside the perimeter. Every time they catch the ball, they're about 3 feet away from the three. Can't really create that far away, JD.
Yeah, great defense there by the Flying Eagles as they're just all up in your face.
Yep.
For Jefferson, just can't even get a shot off right now.
And this is how teams guard Jefferson. They're going to guard the paint. They're going to force you to shoot some threes. And Keon Yates gets one to fall.
And he will shoot from several feet behind the line, so you better come out and guard that man because he will put one right in your grill. As Lucas Rainey down the lane, up and good. He answers right back. Rainey now with 7. I got him at 7.
Okay, 7. I mean, him and number 32 Robinson are going crazy for him right now. Good bucket.
That's going to be good for Vinny Troxel as he will go to the line to shoot one.
Yep. Bench scoring has been great for Woodrow. As I said, you've got number 12, Rainey, with 7 points, and then you've got Robinson with 8. They're coming off the bench. That's huge for your team. You got 15 points from a bench. You're going to be in good shape.
And now you bring the big man back in, Isaiah Jones.
Yep. Who's already got 4 rebounds here. Didn't play yet in this second quarter, so doing his job on the boards.
Troxel's free throw's good. Now he's got 3 for the game. Pulls the Cougars now within 20.
Yep.
Just under 6 here to go in the second quarter.
Yep.
Cross court, Burdett now back in the game for the Flying Eagles.
I think the best thing about Woodrow Wilson right now is I think they're very good at playing their role as the young point guard gets a good bucket right there.
Burdett knocks down a 3 of his own, back to a 23-point lead. Cam Boone back in the game for the Cougars, can't hit his 3. Also Preston Clary, and these Flying Eagles definitely have a deep bench.
Yep.
As Robinson's bounces up over the backboard. That three-pointer no good.
And I just got word, JD, so Drake is out. He had 2 technicals last game, so you have to sit a game once you get 2 techs. So that's a big loss for the Cougars, and they're going to miss him for this game for sure.
All right, thanks for getting that clarification now for us, Nate.
Now, Keem did let us know.
Keem letting us know.
Yep.
Appreciate that, Keem.
Good shot.
Yates off on his 3. Troxel will shoot a 3 of his own long on his shot, rebounded by Burdett. He doesn't waste any time getting it up. He does like to push it up the floor. Clary pulls up for just inside the free throw line and knocks it down.
Yeah. That's too easy.
Clary leading scorer for the Flying Eagles here now with 7.
My guy Robinson got 8, man. Bang.
Troxel knocked to the floor. Burdett all the ways. He's going to be bumped by Yates. Bucket no good.
They call offense? Okay, I was going to say, I'm like, that's a crazy defensive foul call. He definitely ran him over. Good defense there from Yates to get in front of him.
They called a charge on that one? What did they call? Push off?
Yeah, he ran him over. He definitely put the shoulder into him.
Right. 36-11. Coming up on 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Cougars have a lot of work to do here. Try to get themselves back in this game. Boone will pull a 3. Cougars shoot a lot of three-pointers. They're not the highest percentage shooting three-point shooting team. In the past, sometimes they have been, but they definitely will put up 20-plus threes for sure.
Yeah. But when you're missing, you're going 0 for 6, 0 for 8, you got to find a different way to get involved.
Clary's 3, no good either.
Good rebound.
Yates with that rebound. Cam Boone comes ahead now with it for the Cougars. He's going to give it up to Parrish. Yates now back to Parrish. Parrish looking to drive. Good defense again. Troxel from deep, no good, off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Robinson. Oh, nice steal by Benny. Stepped right in front of it. Troxel all the way up and good on his layup. Coach Van Meter wants a quick timeout, 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here and thank some of our sponsors. I'd like to thank Catro Law, Ameritech Tire and Auto, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, ERA Liberty Call, Cheryl Yates, Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill, Cookies and Milk Daycare, True Performance Fitness, VFW Post 3522, and a special thanks to Brothers Ben Blasting. And those young men are working for us tonight really hard. You got Jeremiah on running our main cam over there, and his brother Braden over here running our overlay. I'd like to shout out those young men doing a heck of a job here for home team and the community as well. And if you're interested in being a sponsor here with Home Team Sports, you can reach out to us at 571-520-5634 or go to our website, hometeamsportstv.com.
Got a 23-point lead here, 23-point deficit for the Cougars. They got to get some stops defensively and some turnovers. And that's the easiest way to get back into a game like this.
Clary now kicks it to the corner. It's going to be Rainey. Rainey is raining threes. Lucas Rainey knocking another one down for the Flying Eagles.
This is not a team that you want to play zone in. I think Jefferson's going to have to man up and just play man-to-man, grown man style, and find a way to get some stops because that zone is not going to work with the shooters that Woodrow Wilson has. 26-point
lead now for Woodrow. Murray
go.
Runner down the lane, off the front of the rim, no good. Jones with the board. And here comes Gage Burdette, wasting no time, getting it up the floor. Clary now with the ball, guarded there by Murray. Down low to Jones. Jones going to go to work over Boone. Gets the little roll to go. Isaiah Jones now with 5 points.
Yep. And the difference here, Woodrow Wilson's getting the ball inside, getting it back out to their shooters, and Jefferson can't even find a way to get the ball inside.
In and out for Murray. That's about as close to a bucket as you're going to get.
Absolutely.
They just can't find anything right now. And Cougars struggling with just 13 points in this game and 1:43 left to go.
Yep.
It's been all Flying Eagles. Rainey high off the glass, no good. Murray with the rebound.
This is what happens when you take a lot of contested shots. It's very hard to score when you're not getting anything easy.
Boone all the way to the baseline. His shot up and good. So Boone now finally on the board with 2 points.
Yep.
Going to get a timeout on the floor. Going to be a full timeout.
Yep.
So 30 seconds. So we will stay here once again. And I just don't know where the answers lie if you're the Cougars, Nate. Like I said in the pregame, you just have to. It's a gut check time. I mean, you're 7-13 on the season, and it's just to the point where who wants to play basketball. Who wants to be out there? Who wants to help this team in any way possible? And so far, I haven't really seen that one person really step up and kind of take control.
Nope. And it's really an identity issue. They're trying to find their identity, but this late into the season, it's just too late. So you're just looking for guys who want to play ball and are willing to work hard for their team.
Yeah, and we saw a couple of younger guys getting a start tonight as they get more playing time. Maybe Coach Van Meter not waving the white flag just yet, but also at the same time wants to know kind of what he's got over the next couple of seasons.
Absolutely. I mean, you got some young guys who are willing to get in here, and as long as they're willing to compete, I would love to see what they could do as well, and so they're getting their opportunity here.
41-15, inside a minute to go here in the first half. Logan Stevens back in the game as well as Garrett Dean for the Cougars.
I mean, for the Cougars, maybe get to the mid-range spot, not just put up a three as Yates is going to take a three, but haven't seen a mid-range from them at all, JD, whatsoever.
It's been, when we look, it's hard sometimes to, you lose track on the threes because they put up so many. It's usually double digits by halftime, so we'd have to assume that they've put up more than 10 3-pointers and have only hit on a couple.
Yeah, they've only hit 2 threes. No.
Clary kicks it back out. Rainey, his shot, good again from three. Is Lucas Rainey continues to have the hot hand now, leads the Flying Eagles with 13 points.
Yep. That young man is a hooper. He is a certified scorer, and he came off the bench, and he's getting all the minutes now. Basically like their sixth man, and obviously in regionals for them, he's going to be very crucial for them to be able to make a run.
Well, Coach Kidd, he's found someone that has the hot hand for Woodrow, and he's been sticking with that young man, and he's definitely stepping up and showing out here.
Absolutely. I love his game. He's knocking shots down at a high clip, and he's also playing really good defense as well, playing his role perfect.
Murray travel with it. Ball goes back over now to the Flying Eagles with a 29-point lead.
Yeah, almost 30. One bucket away from it.
13 seconds left to go here in the half.
Open
Robinson
shot.
with it. Burdette going to pull from three. His shot off the front of the rim. Dean with the rebound. And that's going to be how the half ends. Not a great half for the Cougars. Probably a great half. You couldn't have asked for much more for a first half if you're the Flying Eagles with a 44-15 lead here over the Cougars. And we're going to take a commercial break and be right back with our halftime show. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems and air purifiers designed to help protect you from everyday contaminants. Our products are backed by consumer research and delivered with the care you can trust. Purified Living 365. Locally trusted, health focused.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah.
And I'm Braden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your bin blasting all-stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 20 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house to watch every game played. serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. So come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill and enjoy some great drinks, great food, and great atmosphere.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylists today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas, because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems and air purifiers designed to help protect you from everyday contaminants. Our products are backed by consumer research and delivered with the care you can trust. Purified Living 365. Locally trusted, health focused.
And welcome back to Home Team Sports TV. JD Fritz and Nate Monroe here. It is halftime here at the Cougars Lair, where Woodrow Wilson leads the Cougars 44-15. And Nate, it's just been pretty much a dominant performance here by the Flying Eagles tonight.
Nothing else really to say right there. I mean, Jefferson really can't get a stop. They can't grab a defensive rebound, and offensively, they're just really stagnant, shooting a lot of threes, and I think they've only hit about 2 of them. I think one of them came from Yates, one of them came from Boone, I believe. I could be wrong, but just a lot going wrong here, a lot for Jefferson and a lot going right for Woodrow.
Yeah, and we'll run down the scoring real quick. We'll start with the Flying Eagles leading the way. Number 12, Lucas Rainey with 13. 32, Robinson has 8. Clary with 22. Burdette with 5. The big man Isaiah Jones with 5. A.J. Thomas with 3. Also with 5 is number 14, Javonte Wines, to round out the scoring for Woodrow. Not a whole lot of scoring on the Cougars side, though. Leading the way is Vinny Troxel off the bench with 5 points. And Boone and Parrish each just with a pair. Titus Murray, he did hit that 1-3 as well to round out the scoring with 15 for the Cougars. But, if you're Jefferson, you're just trying to find just to get something going. Obviously, the game's out of hand. I don't see Jefferson kind of having the firepower with a couple key players out and really going deep on their bench with some young guys tonight. So I just think you need to kind of find out what you have for the future and just kind of get yourself prepared to make at least some kind of a run here in regionals in the next week or two.
Well said. Definitely want to see what I have in the future. You got about 8 seniors, so all those guys are gone. You need to see what you got for the future, what guys are going to start, what guys can be the blueprint and the centerpiece around your team, and fight here. Just show some type of fight. Don't lay down. Try to show that you can do something for your team.
As the Cougars will start with possession here.
Another young man getting starting minutes here.
Yeah, I like him. It's number 3. It's Kalen Yates. Just a sophomore. As Cam Boone starts off this second half with a 3 now. Need a lot of those if the Cougars want to have even a small chance to kind of climb back into this one, Nate.
Yeah, but it starts on this end, and they give up an open 3. Luckily, he misses, but defensively, they got to do better.
3 and then a stop on the defensive end. They need about 20 more of those.
That's being generous.
If you're Jefferson, Boone, let's see if he can kind of catch fire here early in the second half. Swanson's a guy that I like to see a lot more of. Swanson. He's normally a perimeter shooter, but he's definitely the biggest guy that they have on their team, and I just would like to see him work a little more in the post and kind of develop that a little bit.
And that's a presence that they're missing right now. Everything for them is outside the three-point line. They have no interior presence, and that is huge when you go against a team like Woodrow Wilson.
Boone over to Parrish. Yates with it in the corner, and he's definitely a very quick guard. Murray, nice up and under, nice fake. Give Murray 2 more now with 5 for the game. And the Cougars on a little 5-0 run here to start this second half, and they're going to get a blocking foul called on Kalen Yates. That'll be his first.
Yeah, one thing about the young man Yates, he's going to play defense for sure. He's got a lot of energy, so keep the young man in, and we'll see what he can do. He's got a tough matchup with the guard here and Gage Burdette, so we'll see what he can. Ooh, 2 quick fouls, but he's competing. He's competing, and that's what you love to see there from the young man.
Well, he won't find himself. He didn't play it all in the first half, and he might not play a whole lot in the second half. He keeps picking up these quick fouls. But like you said, I like the aggressive play. Somebody needs to get out there and play some defense and try to get some stops. As 22 there, Preston Clary
That boy's got a nice mid-range shot. That joint is smooth, and he's getting to his spots, getting another bucket there.
Chipping in now with 9 points as they have a 26-point lead as Yates loses the ball. Robinson pushes it ahead off his foot.
Gets it back, though.
Boone up to Yates. Yates.
Nice.
Thought it might have been an and one. Yates does get the bucket.
Yep.
46-22 now for Woodrow.
Yep. And that's the difference between Yates and everybody else right now. Turns the ball over, immediately gets it still in a bucket. And you know what? I'll take that from the young man right there. As long as you're competing, and we can work with that throughout the rest of this game.
Well, and we talked about somebody stepping up, wanting to show that they want to play, contribute, try to help this team. And Yates is trying to be that guy here in the second half for the Cougars as Boone with the rebound. Now ahead to Swanson.
Got to get a good possession here if you're the Cougars. You got 2 straight possessions with no buckets that you've given up on the defensive end, but got to get some points.
Awkward there, but Boone pulls the 3, no good from the baseline. We're going to get a foul here. See if that's going to go on Titus Murray.
Yep. Pushed off from behind. That's an easy call for the ref. He's sitting right behind him.
It's Murray's second. 5:30 left to go here in this third quarter. Jefferson trying to get something going here, trying to get more stops on defense.
Yep.
Offensively, they've looked a lot better already to start the second half. See if the defense can pick it up as well. There's another miss by Clary.
They just keep leaving shooters open. They're getting lucky, but they got to find a defensive scheme that doesn't allow shooters to get open like that.
Yates tried to drive, picked his dribble up. Boone's got an open 3 from the top. No good. They're going to have to start knocking as many of those down as they can here if they want a chance to kind of get this down, possibly under 20, maybe 15 by the end of the third quarter would be ideal for the Cougars. Get another foul. And that's going to be Yates now. Picks up 3 quick fouls here in the first a little over 3 minutes into this third quarter. So he's going to take a seat. Garrett Dean now back in for the Cougars.
And I was just about to see, I would love to see Dean and Yates in at the same time, but Dean subs him out as he has 3 quick fouls. Hopefully we get to see him play in the fourth quarter.
Isaiah Jones misses inside. He's going to be fouled. See if they get Swanson or Boone on this foul here.
I think they're definitely going to get Swanson right there. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
They're going to get Boone, actually.
Oh, wow.
Boone with his third.
Dang, that's unfortunate for Boone. I thought Swanson got caught with a hand in the cookie jar right there. Unfortunately, that goes on Boone. That'll be his third.
Jones off the front of the rim.
Yep. That's really Woodrow Wilson's only kryptonite tonight is their free throws. I think they've missed about 5 or 6. And other than that, they've played a really clean game.
Jones normally a good free throw percentage shooter, 72%. Misses both.
That's his third miss on the night.
Not good from the line so far tonight for Isaiah Jones. Just 5 points also in the game. A steal now ahead to Burdett. Burdett going to go all the way up and the bucket. Got knocked to the floor. No foul called. Burdett with 7. Parrish with a lot of pressure. Loses the ball. Burdett pushing up again. He's going to go up with another layup. Misses it this time. Rebounded by Swanson. But he throws it away looking for Parrish just too far out in front for Caden Parrish. The ball's going to go back over now to the Flying Eagles with a 48-22 lead here, just under 4 to go in the third quarter.
Just turnover after turnover, unill-advised. It's just frustrating if you're a Jefferson Cougar fan or if you're a player just seeing these turnovers.
Clary can't get the little bounce, but I like his game. Clary doesn't always settle for the 3. He likes to get to that midi right in the lane around the free throw line of the elbow. Usually he gets that shot to go as Murray hits a little fadeaway.
Yep.
Now with 7 points is Titus Murray.
Yep. And that's what happens when you get to the mid-range, find your spot, and shoot it confidently as Woodrow Wilson comes back with a 3.
Robinson knocks down a 3-pointer just when the Cougars start to get something going on offense.
Yep.
The Flying Eagles come right back with a 3. Garrett Dean going to pull one. Nothing there at all as Deans has that high arcing shot.
Yep.
Couldn't hit the net or the rim on that one.
Yep. Just a rough possession there for the Cougars. One pass, one shot, not really getting into rhythm.
Going to get a timeout, I believe, here on the floor. Going to get a couple. The official called a timeout to get some subs in the game for both teams. Number 2, Lesdil Machado in for the Cougars along with number 1, Vinny Troxel, and number 12, Logan Stevens.
Yeah. Definitely want to see number 1 Vinny in more. He did a really good job getting some points right off the bench. Give him some minutes and see what he can do here.
Also into the game for the Flying Eagles, number 12, Lucas Rainey, had a great first half, and number 14, that's Wines.
Burdett's got a mismatch here if he wants to take it.
A.J. Thomas all the way up the scoop, no good. Rebounded by Boone. Cougars down by 27, excuse me.
Yep.
Lesdil Machado going to take it in there with all the big guys. Boone going to pull from the top of the key and hit. So Camden Boone now heating up a little bit from the perimeter with 6 points for the Cougars.
I think moving forward for Boone, I would love to see the three-point shot is there. Take the ball on the ground and see if you can get inside.
Logan Stevens with a nice block for the Cougars. Here comes Machado all the way down, no good. His shot knocked away. Burdett with it now for the Flying Eagles, up and good for Javante Wines. 2 of his 7 points on the night. Back out to a 53-27 lead.
Decision making and shot selection is just bad on the Cougars end here, just leading to easy transition buckets for Woodrow Wilson.
Cougars coming off a tough loss last night as well, as they dropped one to University by 40. So not really following this game up too much better, although not quite the point differential yet as last night. But like we said, they've just been kind of down a couple guys on the roster, looking for some other guys to step up. And it is a fairly young roster as they've brought up a few JV guys we talked about, as A.J. Thomas down the lane. His shot won't go. Troxel with the rebound. Go ahead and pull that right there, Vinny.
Hey, at this point, get to your spot and make the shot. Anything will help at this point.
Vinny now with it again at the top of the key over to Boone.
Good
nice
pass.
Look down low to Troxel. Out to Swanson. Thought somebody had a shot there. Stevens going to pull up there in the lane. His shot won't fall. Rebounded by Thomas. There's Burdett. Oh, no, that's Rainey pulling a three again. No good. And Javante Wines thrown to the floor there by Logan Stevens. I don't think it was really intentional. His momentum was kind of going that way as well. But the official going to talk to him about it a little bit. Try to get the guys settled down a little. He needs to get too physical out there.
Yep. And young Yates is going to come back in. He's got to be smart here. You got 3 fouls, and you were playing excellent with the energy. Just have to mature a little bit on the defensive end, learn when to go for the reach, and learn when to just play disciplined defense.
So Wines shoot a pair. They're in the double bonus. Good on his first. Yates back in for Logan Stevens. 37 seconds left to go. 54-27. Flying Eagles over the Cougars.
Probably one of the fastest third quarters I've ever seen, JD.
Wines good on both. Give him 9 for the game. Here comes Kalen Yates again.
I will say the one thing about Kalen Yates that I do like is he is attacking. He's not getting the best shots, but he's attacking. He's trying to get downhill, and I think that's something that they're missing there from their point guards for Jefferson, is somebody that's going to attack.
Machado trying to make something happen off the front of the rim. He's another quick ball handler for the Cougars. I like seeing Yates and Machado out there together.
Yep.
2 quick guards. A.J. Thomas knocked away. Rainey will pull a three, and he knocks another one down. His third three-pointer of the game, and gives him 16 to end the quarter to extend their lead out 58-27 over the Cougars here to end the third period. We're going to take a quick commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Juwan is the ultimate hype guy. I love him. He's always positive. He's always pepping them up and firing them up.
Parker, work, Parker, work, Parker, work, 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 work.
And we're back here at the Cougars Lair. J.D. Fritz and Nate Monroe bringing you all the action here from Shenandoah Junction. And about ready to start this fourth quarter, Nate. 31-point lead here for the Flying Eagles, and really not much else you can say. Nope. If you are Jefferson Cougars, you're just looking for any answers here. Yep. Not been able to score. They started the third period off pretty good. They scored a couple early buckets, got a few stops, but then as the quarter kind of went on, they kind of fell right back into that same drought that they had been most of the first half.
That's a tough one there for Yates. I thought he played good defense. They call a quick foul, but at this point, young man, if you foul out, you foul out. Just continue playing hard, but that's rough for him.
Yep, 4 fouls now for Kalen Yates as he will take a seat back into the game as number 15, Titus Murray. Jefferson playing a lot of kids tonight, and why not? You got to kind of get an idea of what you got here in the next couple of years coming back.
At this point, just put your 5 guys with the most energy who want to play the most and let them rock out for the rest of the game. Honestly.
Rainey, another 3 off the front of the rim, and to your point, Nate, your starters and your upperclassmen, they're not doing anything. So why not go with some of your younger guys and give them more opportunity when nobody else has yet to really step up and
well said,
kind of take control.
Well said, exactly. If you got your seniors are supposed to be your leaders, so you're not getting that from the older guys, and you got to ask some of those younger guys to mature a little bit more and see what they can do.
Parrish down, nice pass there to Swanson. He's fouled. Going to get Rainey on that one, I believe.
Yep. And that is something that we have not seen from Jefferson, is when they get in the paint, being aggressive and assertive and getting to the rim. And you see what happens when you are aggressive and assertive, getting to the free throw line here. They really haven't shot many free throws, JD.
2 fouls on Rainey. Not at all, Nate. Not very much. I think they've only been to the line maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yep. And when you're struggling this much, the easiest way to get points, free throws. You can't get free throws if you're shooting 3-pointers every single possession. So they got to find a way moving forward to get inside the paint and get themselves on the free throw line.
Swanson just 1 of 2. And Swanson just with 1 point in the game. And had been averaging in double figures earlier in the season. His kind of average has come down drastically, only averaging now about 5 a game. So not been nearly as productive through the second half of the season as Clary, been quiet for a while, pulls up another mid-range shot, and that's really been his game here tonight, Nate.
Yep. He didn't even see Machado right there, and that's how you know you are a gifted scorer. When you're able to get to a spot and shoot like the defender's not there, that is a high-level scorer right there, getting to his spots again.
The Cougars ball out of bounds on the baseline. 6:34 left to go here in the game. 60-28. All Woodrow Wilson so far here tonight.
Got to find some offense here. Try to get some all-ball screens. And once again, Jefferson's just kind of standing around waiting for something to happen. And they're probably going to go ISO here.
Machado pulled from the corner, and he hits his 3-pointer. So Letheel Machado finally on the board as they get a quick timeout. We're going to stay right here and thank our sponsors once again. We'd like to thank Catro Law, Ameritech Tire and Auto, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, ERA Liberty Realty, call Cheryl Yates, Benchwarmers Sports Bar and Grill, Cookies and Milk Daycare, True Performance Fitness, VFW Post 3522, and Brothers Ben Blasting, the two young men working for us here at Home Team tonight. Jeremiah on our main cam and Braden running our overlay. Like to thank those young men for participating and being part of our team here tonight. And if you want to be a sponsor here with Home Team Sports, you can reach out to us at 571-520-5634 or go to our website at hometeamsportstv.com.
29-point lead here for Woodrow Wilson, and calling a timeout here, looking to see if they can get some type of run here, cut it to 20, but it's a little late here. But like I said, you're seeing good effort and energy from the young men, and you love to see it. They're not quitting.
Yeah, Woodrow making a 2-game trip of it here. So tomorrow night they will face Martinsburg. That should be a pretty good matchup for them.
Yeah.
Both teams have pretty good guards, and we all know Martinsburg has a 6'9" big man, Micah Green.
Yeah.
So I like to see that matchup between him and Isaiah Jones. Even though Jones hasn't really played a lot tonight, he really hasn't had to. So look for probably Jones to play quite a bit more tomorrow night, especially against Green.
Absolutely. And Micah Green is a beast, so that's going to be a big matchup there for the young freshman here. Going to have to bring his big boy pants to that game.
Absolutely. Boone can't hit. Clary looked like he did. Let's see if they get him for steps. I don't know what the whistle's about here. Somebody got hit.
I think he might be
Vinny
bleeding.
Troxel got a little, might have gotten elbowed or something, possibly.
Did they miss an elbow or something? Oh, he's gushing from his eye.
Good grief. Gonna have to get the blood cleaned up off the floor.
Yep. Dang,
Hope there Vinny's okay.
Rest missed a clean elbow over there. Man, gushing.
I have to go back and check that one out a little bit later. I didn't see that one.
It must have happened real quick. I didn't even know. I knew it was blood because they stopped, but I didn't see the hit.
I don't know if there was an elbow or a head. I know he must have got hit right there under the eye, looked like possibly.
Yep. That'll be a nice scar for him. I think he'll be good as long as he don't need stitches.
Well, it was unfortunate for Vinny getting quite a lot of time here tonight. Kind of come into the game and try to help this team out. Best wishes for Vinny Troxel.
Yep.
Well, while we have a timeout on the floor, we're going to take a quick commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV. Here, 5:47 left to go here in the game.
Yep.
Flying Eagles have been in control pretty much from the start here, Nate.
Yep.
They haven't looked back as Rainey, his three off the mark again. Caden Parrish going to get up the floor quickly, but he turns it over to Rainey, hustling back on defense, and here comes Burdette and the Flying Eagles once again. Nice ball movement over to Clary. I thought he was going to pull up in the lane again. He likes that spot right there in the lane. That's his spot. Nice little 2-on-1 break. No good. Swanson can't get it. Rebounded by Parrish. Finally up and good. And Parrish has been really quiet tonight. Just 4 points.
Yep. Not really a lot of scoring for many seniors. And that's major for them. They got 9 seniors on this team.
And Lucas Rainey continues. I believe that's 4 threes, possibly 5. I think I lost track. But Rainey now with 19 points to lead the way here for the Flying Eagles. My goodness, you leave that kid alone and he spots up like that. he's going to knock it down a lot of the time.
Looking like the player of the game here for Home Team Sports. And that's off the bench as well. So young man is hooping and playing his role to perfection.
Machado back to the deal. Top of the key. Boone's going to pull a deep three and hit it. So Cam Boone has his third three goes. Give him 9 now for the game. I'm going to get a quick timeout by Coach Van Meter, 63-36. It's a full timeout, but we are going to just stay right here.
Yep.
We'll just talk about tomorrow night.
Yep.
What the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles are going to have to do, traveling. It's a long trip. They've come up to Jefferson. They're going to get the win tonight. But it's going to be a different team they're going to face tomorrow night against Martinsburg, Nate.
Absolutely. And like we said, Micah Green is a force to be reckoned with. So they're going to have to throw a lot of bodies at him. They're going to have to box out. He went for 28 and 11 against Washington. And Washington has a really good big right there in Chet Gore. And he went to work on him. So they're going to have to find a way to stop him. And then also for Martinsburg, they're going to have to take care of the ball because this is not a team in Woodrow Wilson that turns the ball over a lot. And they have a lot of really good shooters, as you see. They got the bench shooter with Robinson and with Brainy. So that'll be really interesting for them, JD.
Yeah, they definitely have equally as good guards coming off the bench.
Yep.
Just now in the game, they've got number 50, Owen Gunner. 6'7" is Gunner. That's what he's listed at. A little bit bigger than Jones. But, yeah, so they got a couple guys, off the bench, too, that come in and definitely contribute well for them. I mean, it's not a bench that they're just in there getting minutes.
Yep.
They contribute. They score. They rebound. They run the floor. They do all the little things that you want them to do. And, if you want to have a successful team that's going to go deep into the play and give you a playoff run, you've got to have a deep bench.
Yep. And you perfectly said. And a lot of these guys, like I said, they came in the first quarter. They didn't come out to the end of the second quarter. So, as a coach, that is a great feeling to have, knowing that you have about 6 or 7 different lineups you can use at any point during the season.
Nice. Rainey going to take it all the way down the lane, up and good. And like you said, man, Rainey is on target to be the Home Team Sports player of the game now with 21 for the game.
Yep. I don't know if y'all remember Chandler Parsons back in the day, but he very much reminds me of Chandler Parsons, hitting the three and then showing he can get to the rim right there.
Boone can't hit his three, rebounded by Wines. Wines been very active as well tonight. Stolen back away by Parrish. He's going to go all the way up and reverse on the other side. So Caden Parrish with just his 6th point of the night. Gunter with it, trying to fight for the ball. The big man doesn't get a lot of playing time, but trying to make the best of it. 3.5 here to go.
When you're 6'7" and you get the ball stuck on your leg, it's hard to get it back up to a position where you can score. And he tried his best right there. He shoots the three.
Boone hasn't hit a high percentage, only hit a couple threes tonight, but if Boone hit a few more of those threes, a little bit closer, as Yates, I believe, is going to be foul out.
Yeah.
Poor guy just trying to play hard and just overly aggressive.
Yep.
He kind of brings that football mentality to the basketball court, and it's sometimes when you're a football player, it's hard to distinguish, lay off the aggressive style of play, but I still like it either way, Nate.
Yep. Just a maturity thing, knowing when to go for those steals, when to reach, and when to just play defense. So it'll come with more experience and more playing time.
Well, he only knows how to play. He got one speed, fast and faster. Look at Gunner trying to go to work down low on Braden Swanson. They're going to get him with an offensive foul.
Yeah, I thought that was just a good move, honestly. Just a good, powerful move, and then Boone came over and got the block. But, I don't know. Foul's called, so
Gunner
not really
just
hurting.
In there trying to get some minutes, trying to get some experience, and they want to get him with an offensive foul.
Oh, good in and out.
Hey, he's going to pull that one back out. He's seen Gunner coming over there. He's like, I don't want any parts of that.
Yeah.
Also back in the game, Landon Higgins. Nice move there by Parrish. And that's something they've really needed more of Caden Parrish most of the night.
Yep.
Machado's three won't go. Rebounded by Burdette. 2:20 left here to go in this game. Flying Eagles are been in the driver's seat pretty much the majority of the game.
Yeah, you could tell Woodrow Wilson, it's one of those games you get bored when you're up this much and you start to do unill-advised things with a bad turnover right there. But they're going two big men here, JD.
Yeah, two big men. Dylan Ansley, 6'5". Also Stephen Thompson in the game, number 40.
Oh, good pump.
Yeah. Landon Higgins, nice. Number 24 in the game as well. Kingston Clark, and number 30, Braylon Walton for Woodrow. So whole new cast of characters for the Flying Eagles.
Why not? You're up. You're up this much with 2 minutes. Get some other guys involved. Let them get their minutes. They work hard too.
Higgins off the front of the rim. Another young guy coming in, number 14. That's John Derek Rivera.
Yep. And I think that'll be Parrish's end of his night. And he definitely battled, did his best as a senior, and he's been consistent for them all season. Haven't seen Yates play literally the entire second half. I'm not sure why he didn't, but definitely is a scorer that could have helped them in this situation.
Gunner with a little hook, no good there in the lane, rebounded by Boone. See if Jefferson can put some more points on while the Flying Eagles, and that's going to count the bucket for Cam Boone. So foul is on the big guy, Dylan Ansley. His first foul. Boone will go to the line for one shot here. Boone, no good. Boone with 11 now for the game. .135 left to go.
Number 14 is Max Taylor for the Cougars. Just subbed in, getting some minutes there. Didn't have him on the roster, so we apologize for that. They got to get an updated roster for us with the young men moving up from JV, JD.
Absolutely. Dean's first shot goes. Dean on the board now, 65-42. And good on his second.
Yep. It's going to be interesting for Jefferson going into this offseason after regionals, of course, seeing what they can build off of next season. And they got a lot of work to do for sure.
Yeah, they will face, and let's see, what's the date? They will face Hedgesville Friday, March 6th, so next Friday night.
And the last time they played, Hedgesville ran away in the second half, really just forced them to shoot outside the paint, and it was a struggle for them.
The winner of that game will play number 1 seed Morgantown.
Yep.
Deep three there by Thompson, no good. Just a minute left to go here in this game. Machado step inside the three-point line, rattles one home. Machado
needed more of that early, but nice midi.
Yeah, 5 points in the game now for Machado, and a 20-point lead for the Flying Eagles. Boone with the rebound ahead to Higgins. Higgins going to go all the way up, and his layup is good. Hey, the Cougars going on a little run, only down 18 now, but 35 seconds left to go.
Yep.
So a little bit too late. Taylor.
Nice Danner.
Let's see if Boone's going to pull a three off the front of the rim, rebounded by Higgins.
Shoot it.
Why not? Knocks it down just into the game. Max Taylor. Max Danner, I apologize.
Yeah, good shot there from the young man, and getting some energy for him.
That's going to do it here from Shenandoah Junction as Jefferson falls. Another one, 65-50 over the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles.
Yeah, I think Lucas Rainey, easy player of the game.
Yeah, Lucas Rainey with 21 points for the Flying Eagles will be up here to join us momentarily. But right now we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with Lucas Rainey. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing. so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems and air purifiers designed to help protect you from everyday contaminants. Our products are backed by consumer research and delivered with the care you can trust. Purified Living 365. Locally trusted, health focused.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness. Powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community.
You ready?
We also like to give back to the community.
You all play
with donations,
yes, sir.
fundraisers,
And we are back here at Home Team Sports TV with our Home Team Sports player of the game, Lucas Rainey. Lucas, man, 21 points tonight. You really stepped off the bench, in fact, and really helped your team tonight pull out this win. Talk about, what Coach Kidd said to you guys coming in tonight against the Cougars.
He basically told us it's a business trip. We had a long drive up here. We left early this morning, and he said just get after it, be ready. To be honest with you, my mind just kind of goes blank when I'm playing.
Right.
To be honest with you, it's just kind of like a zone that I'm in. I just try to let the game come to me.
Yeah, you guys have, kind of had an up and down season so far. Yeah. You guys were in top 10 and kind of just outside the top 10. I think you guys are the number 10 seed. Let me check real quick. I got the bracket here. I just want to bring you're at 7. You guys will be playing Oak Hill in next week, I believe. But enough of that for right now. Tomorrow night, you guys, like you said, it's a business trip. You guys are going to be playing Martinsburg, a little bit tougher team than Jefferson.
Defensive day, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, if you guys can kind of finish out the season, you actually guys got a couple more games after that next week, don't you? Team, even a top 3 team there. I think they were actually number 1 earlier in the season. But, I just want to let you guys know for that, and that's all I got, guys. For that, and that's all I got, guys.